Packers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Now Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
At the 15-yard line. 4 yards.
Off the play fake, Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Love. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Give left side here for Nwangu. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They're able to hold in there and stuff it.
The 2nd down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
On third down, Cousins going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now Cousins on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready, set!
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 9.
52.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Vikings 28.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build them.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
This goes out wide from Madison.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Play fake, Cousins.
He'll get this to Nwangu.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
They're hot. We're going. We're going. Let's go.
Cousins again. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready?
They'll go again to Jones.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Love looking to throw it.
This one swung out here to Jones.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Love.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. To pass, here's Jordan Love. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Love.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
Given 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That would go for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now Love. The left side completion to Jones. That's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Jones
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Carson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Final play of the half, Cousins.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw now, here's Love.
This pass complete to Melton.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 30 yards. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 14.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Breaks through the contact.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw.
That is caught.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good for a Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Yellow.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Love now. Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And this is caught. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards.
Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Cousins to throw it. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth.
2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Rodgers there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 87 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 28. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's got his target. That's complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Love. He'll find Jones again, complete.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Love looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball, bat it away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they will eventually get him down, but it's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Going for the knockout punch. That's on run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
This is 1st and 10.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Play fake. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st down 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the left side, it's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Love. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught with the taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.